guys, welcome back. I'm going to show you how to make these rosettes with different kinds of border punches and thin dies. I had major requests on how I created my own. So let's gather up our materials, Martha Stewart punches, and these thin dies from Coco and Reno, as well as circle punches in 1 inch and 1/4. I started out with 1 inch by 12 inch strips of paper. This paper is the Bo Bunny Garden Party collection. It's really pretty, very kind of garden party, there you go. Roses and succulents and cactus and chandeliers, almost like a bohemian chic party looking type. Anyways, let's get going. Using my Coco and Reno dies, I'm sure that if you have border dies like these, you can use them as well. Because this is a 6 inch, all I did was simply fold my paper in half and make sure that lined that up. And of course, on the edge that is folded, don't cut completely all the way through on the folded edge, because you'll end up with 2 strips of that border. What you want to do is pull your die off the paper a little bit on the folded side so that it doesn't cut through. If you need more advice on that, message me and I will give you details. On some other strips, I used my Martha Stewart punch and I simply went ahead and punched through the way you're supposed to. This one is a really cute border die. It has those little dots and it's kind of scalloped. It ends up looking kind of like a flower. I think it's really cute on these dies because it makes it look soft because of the rounded edges versus the next punch that I will show you. There we go. The paper's supposed to come off completely, but I skipped a little step there. This is the next one. You could see that it's a little bit more spikier and it looks like a little, I don't know, like a floral design to me. I like it because those spikes are super tiny and I thought it went perfect with this cactus paper. Super cute. I did have another die, but I'm not going to show it on camera because it's basically the same kind of process. I will show you later on what that die looks like. Oh, well, I guess I did. This one is so cute. To me, it looks like water, like a water fountain. So there we got all 3 papers using punches and 2 with the thin dies. Now I'm going to score each of the rosettes into a quarter, every 1/4 inch, and fold away. Good thing I was able to speed through this part because it took me a while, so I just sat there watching some YouTube babes while patiently folding back and forth. I'm also using my hot glue gun because I didn't want to sit there and wait, which I guess I could have just waited there and sped through quickly. As you can see, I did cut those circle pieces on the ends to put on the top and the bottom to hold the rosette together. When it comes to the smaller rosette like this one, all I did was this one. I put glue on the circle and then made it as small or as big as I wanted to. I kept these ones a little bit smaller. This is the way they turned out. I think they look pretty good. You could see the edges are slightly different. Some spiky, some rounded. That is the smaller thin dies. I think that looks good in comparison, as you can see. Now I went ahead and I also created some chipboard pieces on my own. These little pieces came with a collection. They were pieces of paper. All I did was trace them on cereal boxes. I cut out 3 layers. I sanded them down. I show you in a different video how to do that. And then I added lots of little details that's in style right now, which is that wire wrapped beads and some thread along the embellishments. And then I went ahead and decorated them. And this is kind of what it looked like. I added in a couple of chipboard pieces from a different collection so you can kind of see how I mixed and matched them. Some bead wiring. And that circle chipboard, it was just simply chipboard that I used my circle punch with. And then I sanded the edges and there we go. Little plant from little punches that I have. This cactus was also a cut apart and I traced it as well on chipboard paper that is. I wanted to show you this one. That leaf is a regular chipboard, and it kind of looks like it came with it. Another circle punch, and the heart is from a chipboard collection. Made my own little plant. The planter I created, the heart was already pre-made. There we go. And then the wood veneer, of course I didn't create it, but I just punched a hole and put a bead through it. Thought it added a lovely touch. Thanks guys for stopping by. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it helps you out if you don't have that Tim Holtz punch. I know that I didn't have it, and my lovely friend Lori, she sent me a box full of rosettes that I will now be decorating. And while she sent me that box, I did, and I just got my Tim Holtz order with that rosette. I also ordered the snowflake one, so I don't think I'll be using that anytime soon, thanks to Lori. But I hope you guys try this out. Bye guys.